Hey everybody, this is Adam Boston with the Cleveland Food Truck Association, and today we are talking with the fire marshal from South Euclid, Scott Sebastian. It's important. This is one of the best events you can go to if you're a food truck. They have created something amazing where you bring your truck and you can get your permit. They waive the fees, and it's good for over 20 different suburbs. So if you're planning on working in any of these suburbs, obviously this is a super important thing to do. So Scott, I'd like to hand it over to you. Explain a little bit about your program, what you're doing, how you're helping everybody, things that they might need before they come, and all that good stuff.
Sure. So this year is our third year that we've done this. We're working with a lot more cities. This year we're getting more of Lake County involved and Geauga County. Kirtland and Chardon will be there. So we are moving throughout the state, making this kind of the one-stop location to go to if you want to get all your information turned in and get accepted. So what we do with our program is if you click on the QR code, it takes you to a Google document where you can put in your information of your food truck. You could upload all of the needed paperwork for our event, and then we'll get you a secure time slot of when you will come in to get your inspection. For our event, which is kind of different than what Cleveland's event is we actually give you a time slot for arrival. We could do between 6 to 8 trucks at one time. They come into a heated building. So if we have a bad weather day, then we'll have the opportunity to be inside and take care of your inspection very quickly. Some of the paperwork that we do look for our event is your 2026 Board of Health certificate. It could be from any county or the city of Cleveland. If you are a truck that has any kind of gas appliances like fryers, flat griddles, ovens. We will need to see pressure testing paperwork from a company kind of like Gas House or any certified plumber. And then we also want to receive a copy of your liability insurance, a minimum of $1 million liability insurance. Once those are all uploaded into our Google document, then we will go ahead and give you a time slot. For our inspections, we schedule those every half an hour. They start at 9 a.m. and they go till 3 p.m. This year, it's going to be Thursday, March 26th and Friday, March 27th. Currently, we do have around 70 trucks already signed up. So we only have, I would say, about 10 to 12 different time slots still available for inspections. But we're trying to get as many trucks in as possible. One thing that's great about our event is that all of our cities, besides a couple of them, are waiving our fees. Normally, South Euclid charges $50 for an annual mobile food unit permit. A lot of the cities around us charge between $50 and $100. But in order to get as many trucks through this process, we are waiving that fee. So this could save your company between $500 to $700 that you would normally have to pay out to cities. I think it's a great benefit for you. It also benefits us because it saves us time from not having to do multiple inspections throughout the summer. So it's a win-win for everybody, we feel.
Yeah, it sounds pretty amazing. I mean, it's just the fact that they could come here, get everything done in one shot, and save over $500. I mean, small business owners, $500 is a lot of money. I mean, you'd be silly not to take advantage of this. So it may absolutely make sense. Now, I know that there's always a little bit of confusion. Sometimes people trying to figure out, when I can go. A lot of people have two jobs. They're working a regular job. They're doing the food truck stuff on the side. So, it's important, number one, to be in the loop so that you are constantly being reminded about that stuff. And that's kind of where the Cleveland Food Truck Association came into play, is we really wanted to create a resource to work with Scott and other cities to put everything in one place. So as a food truck, you know exactly what you need and where to go and how to do it. So one thing we've worked out with South Euclid and their event is anybody that that wants to join the Food Truck Association and take advantage of the tools that are in it. We are doing a $50 credit for anybody that signs up. So if you want to come and be a part of the Cleveland Food Truck Association and you go to their event, we will give you a credit towards your membership. All you got to do is let us know that you went there. We'll confirm with Scott because we get a copy of their checklist of people that showed up, and we'll go ahead and get you a code to use so you can sign up and save a couple bucks. We're doing that in Cleveland as well. We really, really want to try to unify everybody and get everybody on the same page. Because like Scott said, by doing these events, it really makes this a lot easier on everyone, specifically food trucks, because it saves you a ton and you get it all done at once. But, these guys do a lot of work in your local cities and the suburbs. And when they have to sit there and schedule individual permit inspections, it's a big toll on what they already have to do on a daily basis. So you're helping out your city officials by doing this too. Real quick, Scott, if you could, just as a quick reminder, what are the main important items they need to have ready to go and preferably already uploaded to you when they come to your event on March 26th or 27th?
Yeah. So again, liability insurance, 2026 Board of Health license, and then if they do have propane in their truck, they will need pressure testing certification paperwork, and that could be from there's local RV companies that do this pressure testing. There's the gas house, or if they have a certified plumber that's certified and bonded, we'll accept that paperwork also. One thing that we did see last year was a lot of food trucks need fire extinguishers on their trucks. If they do have fryers, they need a K class, a silver extinguisher. Then they need a 5-pound ABC fire extinguisher. And the new fire codes state that they do want those certified and tagged by a company. So what we did at our event this year for the both days, we're gonna have a certified fire extinguisher guy there. He's gonna be servicing and tagging fire extinguishers for people for a discounted price of what they normally charge. And then also he'll have ones available if people need to purchase them. So I've already reached out to a lot of the trucks that are coming to our event, and he already has 25 different trucks out of 70 that want to use this service. So
That's great.
I think this is even another one-stop thing for people. Now they don't have to meet up with a company to try to get this stuff done. They can get it done during our event.
Right. And still, and again, it's probably and save money. Like you said, he's offering a discount for people that come to this event. So this is a way to get everything done, be ready for the season. And this is it. I mean, realistically, January is that start of the year, and when things start slowing down, and we're going to be adding a whole section of the Food Truck Association for all of the food truck owners that when you're a member, you'll have your own dashboard, and we're going to put together a very detailed checklist. I'm going to work specifically with Scott on this so that when his event is coming, even for next year, you'll have that checklist kind of saying, okay, it's January, it's time to get these things done. So you don't have to wait to the last second or scramble, and you can find time to get them done. You'll be able to upload this paperwork directly to the system. Scott will have full access to everything, and you'll even be able to make your reservation online of which time slot you want. So constantly evolving and trying to get better. We just want to make this easier on our food trucks so that you guys can all be successful, do well, save money, and help our suburbs and cities out by getting everything done at once and not overloading their workflows. So I think this is an awesome idea. I know you guys had a really good outing last year. 100 plus food trucks showed up. I know they do well down in Cleveland. It's really nice to see the South Euclid one with the free permit. I mean, it's not as easy to do in Cleveland with the councilman that you have to get approvals from. It's a lot easier in the suburbs. And Scott, you've done a really good job with the event. I know that this is your baby, and you got all these different suburbs on board. So kudos to you for putting this together. I know it's a lot of work. I do a lot of events for Taste CLE, and trust me, planning events is not the easiest thing in the world. So I know what you go through. So job well done, and thank you for helping the community.
Yes. So one thing we can note, I guess, in 2025, we have some new fire code updates. And one of the things that they're looking for in the mobile food trucks, not only besides a smoke alarm and carbon monoxide detector, but now they're also looking for natural gas detectors. And if you think about that, the carbon monoxide is in the mobile food unit because of generators that might be outside or trucks that are outside. So you're getting carbon monoxide leaking into your truck, which is going to activate that alarm and let people know that there's a situation in their truck. But no one really thinks about the natural gas situation. And with propane, that is your natural gas. So if you have a leak in any of your appliances, that natural gas detector is going to recognize right away and give the opportunity to shut down your systems to save any type of leakage in the mobile food unit or any kind of explosion that could happen. So just let people know you can get those on Amazon or Home Depot for about $20. But if you come to our event, we're going to be looking for that type of detection to give you the approval.
That's awesome news too. And that's stuff that we can obviously add to both email blasts going out, letting people know, because these rules and laws do change from time to time. It's important to stay on top of that stuff. So I'd like to obviously, we may even see if we can find a link on Amazon to one that you recommend, and that way share it with some of these food truck buyers so they can just click a link, pop it, buy it, and be ready to go.
Yeah, so with those two, we want a battery operated one versus one that's powered and plugged in. A lot of times when the trucks are sitting there, it might not have power running. So the battery operated one will be better because it'll always be detecting that air for any type of gases. So if we
Right.
could recommend one or the other, we'd rather have the battery operated model.
That makes sense. And I know there's something else, and this is stuff that's been brought to me is understanding gasoline and your generators. Um, it is not allowed to have your generator running outside powering and having a gas can sitting right next to it. It's a big no-no. So it's really, really important that you come up with a solution for that, whether it's making sure generator is completely topped off before you start up, having an extra gas can available that you leave at your car, in the bed of your truck that's with open air, things of that nature. Or most realistically, the best method would be have someone fill you up and bring it down halfway through the event if you really need it. I know some of these events, like our event, Reggae Fest, it's a 10-hour event and it's long and you need gas. So, but it's not that hard to have someone come and drop something off for you real quick. It's just important to have, because if you have a bunch of gas cans laying around next to your generator, whether it's Cleveland or South Euclid, it's kind of a big no-no.
Yeah. So in our events, we usually have the generator like on the north side of the truck, and we'll put the gas on the south side. We'll separate them. We do allow them to have extra one. We always recommend that they have them full when they arrive. But if they do have extra gas, we have them keep it at the other end of the truck.
Perfect. All right. Well, I think we got some good information out to people. It's not too late, guys. If you got a food truck, this is a must do. Scan that QR code that you see on the screen. Get registered. At least go through the registration process and get in touch with Scott. His email is on there. Sebastian at southeuclidfire.com. The S is short for South, but it's on the flyer. Send them an email. Hey, let them know, hey, I'd like to come. I'm going through the registration. But just get in touch with them and get the communication going. He's got a few spots left, and obviously they would like to fill them up as much as possible. And you have a chance to save over $500, and you'll be able to operate in over 20 different cities in the greater Cleveland area. So jump on this, scan that QR code, and reach out to Scott, and keep an eye out for emails from both Scott and myself. We'll get you some more information. Visit Cleveland Food Truck Association's website at foodtruckcleveland.com. You can sign up there and get your account. The site's great. It's basically a resource that we're all sharing. It shows a listing for you. It has contact information for you so people can find you. And most importantly, it lists all of the cities that you have active permits in. So we get that information from Scott and from the city of Cleveland from their event, and we update that. So when people are looking for a truck, they're going to say, okay, you're licensed in Parma, then I can use you. Or you're licensed in South Euclid, then I can use you. And it's a great tool so that we can have everybody organized in one place. So Scott, thank you. I appreciate you taking the time. I know you're a busy man. I will get some more information out, and hopefully some people reach out to you, and we get you guys all booked up next week.
Sounds great, Adam. Thank you so much.
All right, Scott, we'll talk soon.
Okay, thank you.